Hello, and welcome back to When America Had Talent. Tonight's episode is Just the Tonight Show from 1969. I think it's from March 6, 1969. And it's Johnny Carson, obviously, hosting. And then the guests we'll probably get to see, because we only have 15 minutes, are Bob Hope, Dean Martin, and then George Gobel. And Dean Martin wasn't supposed to be there. He just walks out on stage. And Dean Martin makes a lot of his drinking, but he rarely actually drank that much, especially towards this era. And this night might be the exception.
But Jack is great, you know, and I tell you one thing, there's no way you can not like Jack Benny, because he not only does great things for people, but he's also, I think, got the prettiest legs at Sun City, don't you?
He does.
You've seen him in drag, haven't you? Huh? He's beautiful. When I met him the first time, I followed him 2 blocks. I was so embarrassed when I caught up to him, I signed him for a guest shot. This is the truth.
He's a delightful guy. I think he's one of the funny men in our business.
Who?
George Gobel.
George Gobel?
George Gobel. I dig him.
I thought he was going to introduce me again. I love him, George Gobel.
George.
Down, George.
Where's that? No, but where's the guy you talked to?
Hello.
John!
That's the way it works.
John! So this is old John, huh? You know, not only are you important in show business, but I found out you're important in hotels and everything. Every time I get a room, there's a John. How long do you have to wear that brace?
It's not very long. Well, I got the test back today. It's coming along nice.
Now, this is where you do it every night, huh? I thought you were in New York doing it.
We do now. We come out here twice a year, Dean.
Come out where?
Come out here. In California.
Oh, we're in California now.
California now.
Yes. That's
Talk my way once in a while. I want to live, too.
Just don't talk up. You'll set off the sprinkler system. And get wiped out here.
Oh, this is beautiful.
It is good to see you. I thought you were...
What did you call me? Lonesome what?
No, I'm not. I'm talking about George Gobel. I didn't know you were going to come out here.
Oh, no, George isn't here.
George left, did he?
Who's George left? Well, old John. Yeah, I thought this place was bigger than this thing here.
You work when you do your show down the hall, right?
That way.
Down Houghton, the building here.
You drink a lot, don't you?
No.
This is it, huh?
Now, they always kid you about...
Aren't you supposed to ask me things?
Sure. Can I try this? Because people always kid and say, it's just a prop. You know,
No,
show
no,
business prop.
That's,
Holy.
Oh, sure.
Oh, well, huh?
These all American boys, but I do the drinking.
Yes.
I say to hell with a doctor.
Well, I finally found a perfect girl. I could not ask for more. She's deaf and dumb and oversexed and owns a liquor store.
There was an old hermit named Dave. No, that's a whole...
Was an old hermit named what?
Named Dave, but that's
Dave?
another type of a limerick there.
Well, old John.
Old John, right here. This is the way the show works.
Well, you got to ask me something. I just can't sit here.
You're all,
They're going to do something. Look at that.
What are you doing, fellas?
What are you doing?
You're through for the season, aren't you?
Oh.
Huh? Are you through?
scared me. Yeah, well, I'm through for this season.
Yeah. Of course you are.
Yeah, I finished my show, last show, Christmas.
What are you doing? What are you doing now? I mean,
Nothing. I'm going to go to Minneapolis to do airport with Burt Lancaster.
You got a great thing going with those Matt Helm things. 'Cause all you have in them are beautiful girls. Like Bob. Every time Bob does a picture. Beautiful
Well,
girls.
that's why Bob has been a success. He's always had beautiful girls with him. And, Jeannie don't want me to do that.
You don't want a bad eye, huh?
She's a beauty.
I read it.
I beg your grace.
Yes.
You read what?
You'll be working with Clay soon. You're getting much better. You'll be after that weekend privileges. Last time I ran into Dean, one time I ran into you, was in Las Vegas in the summer, in July.
You ran into me where?
In July, it was about 114 degrees, and you were out on the golf course in 114-degree weather. How do you play in that kind of weather? Remember golf course? Try to read my lips. Golf course. Summer, Las Vegas. Summer.
I play a lot of golf in Las Vegas.
You know, I heard that somewhere.
I do.
Yeah.
Play a lot of golf there.
Yeah.
I played with you once. It was 114.
I didn't know that. Is that a fact?
The only fellow I know uses a cork for a tee.
Boy, this sure got... Yeah. This sure beats staying up.
Doesn't it, though? This is a lot of fun. Do we have to cut away for a second here? Welcome back to...
20 hour on the air.
We're back now. Wait, we're back. We're back. Back on the air. Back on the air.
Well,
On the air, live, going right into all homes across America. We're on the air.
I watched it last night. You had this, all the Laugh-In show in.
That was Monday night.
That's the last night.
Last night. You're on a delayed broadcast out here at your house, aren't you?
What is
That
this?
does the tape.
What is tonight? No.
Tonight is Friday.
Friday?
Friday.
I missed my own show?
Must have been a little musty, I suppose.
Oh, it
yeah.
must have been a...
Beautiful day.
Okay.
Okay. Are you a fast study? You're going to go to this movie, Airport. You said Burt Lancaster called you, and
Bert called me. He said, want to do a little rehearsal? And I said, no, you just learn your lines, I'll learn mine. We'll see if they fit. I mean, he said, we'll go jogging. I said, you go jogging, I'll go jogging. I don't want no award. I just want to get the thing over with. Golfing to do. Airport.
yeah, when Dean Martin shows up, will you be surprised? He'll be out here shortly.
I met him coming down here.
Yeah. How did you get over here tonight? Did you drive over?
No, I don't have a car. I flew down.
Flew down?
No cars at all.
Oh.
I got a lot of gas tonight.
Probably that old piece of shrapnel in there from the war that's just kicking up on you, right?
But I do want to say. Did anybody catch that?
Here's George. George is going to get out of here.
Give me your spot. You're
Oh,
very
that's
sweet.
that's
Thank you.
okay. Johnny, I want to tell you something. I'm very glad to be here. And I'm going to tell you, without me, your show tonight would have been nothing. This is a pretty fast league. Here,
Oh, this is the A troops are out here
And I'm
tonight.
glad you saved me now, because You know, when you come on last, you're, did you ever get the feeling, that the world was a tuxedo and you were a pair of brown shoes?
One of those days, huh?
And I have a feeling it's going to get worse before it gets better.
Do you have one or two, George, before you perform, just to kind of settle the nerves?
Me?
Is the Pope a Catholic?
You talk like a man that lost his mind.
You gotta have sight fits, too, when you're down here.
So in the meantime, I'm sitting back there and waiting to go on, and I think I'll have one just to steady myself, you know. And I do. Because, no, let's face it, you asked me if I do have a... I have a drink or two on occasion. You know, like if the sun goes down or something like that. Then,
Volkswagen drives by?
yeah, anything. Then I fired up pretty good. You know. But I'll tell you one thing. I have never been known to touch a drop during a total eclipse. Which is more than I can say for my friend.
Right. George and I, we drink moderately, and I got a case of it back in my car.
I'll bet you do.
Boy, you got all that. And we're going to get right back to the edge of your car right now.
You can bet your
the
sweet
thing
face.
is... I just had to think about that a little
Yes,
bit. You know.
it takes time.
Comes in a little bit late, you know. Like he says, he misses his show. You know, I've got a television set at home that I built myself. And I miss... I don't miss any shows, but I mean, they... like sometimes we don't get the 9 o'clock programs till after midnight. That's because I built it myself. Now, I forgot where I was.
Would you like us to roll an army cut out and catch a couple of short naps
No,
sometimes?
it's okay. I'll lie
like
out.
this,
of it.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
worry about it. You know,
You're doing some commercial. What is this? I should know what that is. Is
so
that
this is no. This has nothing to do with the commercial.
Oh.
This is the American Fighter Pilots Association. Really, it is. Yeah,
Is that right?
Scouts on it. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I didn't come out here to tell you a lot of big lies, you know. Because,
You mean you fight pilot?
No. You know, the same thing happens. Every time I get on your show, the same thing happens. We get to goofing around, and you say something that you're not supposed to say, and...
You make it dirty.
Well, I don't really make it dirty.
I don't know what you're squawking about. I did the warm-up here tonight.
I asked you about this before. I think they thought you were making a joke. The fighter pilots. You were a pilot, right?
Oh, yes. I was a pilot during the war. You remember the war? It was in all the papers. And
I read yes. Discouraging it.
Well, I told you about that the last time I was on your show, you know, but I fought the whole war in Oklahoma. And,
What were you saying?
I don't know why people laugh when I say that, you know, because that's evidently where they needed me or they wouldn't have sent me. No, go ahead and laugh. I don't care. It doesn't bother me, you know, but if you remember, you think back. No, first of all, I was an instructor. I was in B-26, 89s first at Altus, Oklahoma, and then B-26s at Frederick, Oklahoma, and I was an instructor there. And if you think back, and I'm not mad at anybody or anything, but just remember, there was not one Japanese aircraft got past Tulsa. You know what? We didn't even have guns on our airplane.
And that record still stands, I understand. Yeah, to this day.
To this day. I think I haven't checked the papers.
Oh, well.
I've been working all day.
Of course you have.
Oh, yeah, I was working.
What commercial? Were you shooting a commercial today?
Yeah, and you don't believe that, do you?
Of course. Whatever you say.
Victor,
Exactly what time did I lose control of the show? You make it load